Welcome, and here is your introduction to week number 3 of Supervision and Staff Development. We had a big Badger win, so I was glad that I wore my Badger shirt on Saturday. This week, my introduction will include a flashback to week number 2, summarizing what we discussed and explored throughout the readings and activities. I then will continue to outline the activities for this week, which will include a discussion forum and written assignment. You can expect to see at least one forum and one written assignment each week. Lastly, I don't want you to forget about the final assignment, your decision maker interview, which is due October 23rd. Great discussions about Chapter 1. In our text, we discovered there are 3 main views that accompany the definition of leadership. Position, as in the principal or superintendent positions. Traits, those who are flexible, fair, and passionate. They think about leaders as being not born, but made. And finally, style, whether it's democratic, laissez-faire, or authoritative. The definition of a leader isn't necessarily one that focuses on administration or supervisors. Leaders are people who have a vision and create a culture or influence people in which others want to participate in making that vision come true. The text refers to a set of actions that make one a leader. Within a school situation, it takes multiple leaders to make visions happen. This reminds me of the phrase, "It takes a village to raise a child." It takes more than one person to be the catalyst of change for the good of children and their education. To be an effective literacy leader, you need to know the personnel you are working with and utilize appropriate interpersonal skills to address others, have literacy expertise, provide support when needed, be able to create a community of learning, and create a culture within your school situation where everyone is invested. Leadership within schools shouldn't be limited to a few. It should be shared among many. Now, I know I'm preaching to the choir here about this topic, but it is one in which we can sometimes feel defeated, but always keep the end goal in mind. The written assignment then focused on the different roles of leadership in a school situation, how teachers, literacy coaches at the elementary and secondary levels, special education teachers, and principals all play a part in being leaders of a school community. I appreciate your flexibility with the assignment since the ILA site went down midweek, but hopefully you were able to utilize the handout from 2000 containing the ILA's position statement on the role of the reading specialist. This week's discussion forum will be similar to a spiral review, and we will do a spiral review from all we have reflected upon from the beginning of the course. The difference is you'll be sharing those ideas with one another in our discussion forum this round. I would like you to read the journal article found on Moodle, which discusses the role of the reading specialist in the RTI era. Synthesize information from the article with information reflected on and discussed in the first weeks of class in this discussion forum. The discussion forum will have 3 guiding questions. The depth of thought should be evident and critical as well. Therefore, the forum will be worth double the points of the basic discussion forum. And initial posts should be a minimum of 300 words. Replies should be made to 2 other people with a minimum of 200 words in the replies. Please use pseudonyms when referring to people in your district or simply refer to their role in the board so that we can stay professional in our discussions. First posts should be made by Thursday and replies completed over the course of 2 days by Sunday. The written reflection this week will focus on the text reading, which discusses programs at every level of literacy, as well as reading the ILA's position statement on adolescent literacy, and then follow the link to the developmentally appropriate practices. Let's cross our fingers that maintenance won't be happening on this site for this week. This written reflection surrounds certain guiding questions to drive it. I'll be using the rubric to grade this assignment, which is due Sunday at 11:55. As my parting thought, I wanted to remind you of the final assignment, your interview. This will remain under the week 1 activities, and you may get sick of me reminding you about it, but I don't want it to be skipped since it is the culminating assignment and worth 100 points. Work on it at your pace and turn it in anytime as long as it is completed by October 23rd. Have a great week, and I look forward to more great thinking by all of you. Bye.